Hey everybody, this is Eric for the Little Whitehouse, and this video is about the 2019 Secret Gardener Seed Challenge. Boy, was I wrong. I guessed tomato Kellogg's breakfast for the first guess. Now you can tell by the color of this stem and the underside of the leaves here, this is gonna be some kind of dark tomato because they're purple, and most of the time when you have something like a Cherokee purple or a black crim or a gypsy or a black cherry tomato, that's what you get on your plants. Number two, I guessed carrots. Well, this is number two. Does anybody recognize basil? I haven't planted basil in a while. I have a let's see. I guess I could say I have a confession to make. I always plant tomatoes, but then I go to the store and I see basil, and I'm like, oh, I need to grow basil with my tomatoes, so I buy a basil plant most of the time. Number three, I guessed no guess. And somebody wrote in and said nasturtiums. Well, when I looked at the seeds and I looked at the plant, it was nasturtiums. You can tell by these leaves. Good. Keep sitting there and strengthening your muscles. What? Oh, well, I'm sorry. Now, seed 4, I guessed beets. Seed 5, I guessed onions. And seed 6, I guessed some kind of greens. None of those seeds sprouted for me. And 4 and 6, I believe it was. Let's see if I got that right. 4 and 6 said that I could plant outside, or no, 4 and 5 said I could plant outside after last frost. Seed 6 says start inside 6 weeks before last spring frost and transplant outside 2 weeks after last frost. Well, this is 3 weeks after the last frost, and you know, we've been doing a lot of stuff with the kids, so we're gonna plant 4, 5, and 6 out here. It also says may be placed on the north side, seed depth 1/2 inch. So I am gonna plant these few plants that I have out together. I think I see a little bit of a theme here. There is some kind of companion planting going on. Nasturtiums, basil, and tomatoes for sure grow good together from everything I know. Now, I had somebody write into me on one of my videos saying that companion planting was against the Bible. If anybody knows anything about that, I've tried to do some research myself, but I haven't found anything that where in the Bible it specifically says you should not be companion planting. So if anybody knows anything about that, I would, put it down in the comments. Anyway, on to the planting portion of the video. Hey guys, this is Eric for the Little Whitehouse, and I got to interrupt this broadcast. The next people in line in this 2019 Secret Gardener Seed Challenge for video number 2 is the Citystead. I'd really appreciate it if you guys go check them out. Now back to the planting. I'm planting these in proximity of each other because they do good together. But I'm also planting this after, it's probably 6 o'clock at night. Uh, 4, 5, and 6. I do not have a guess still for 7. I guessed mustard, but this doesn't look like a mustard plant, and according to the commissioner, I didn't get but 4 points, and I know I got that for the tomato. So we're gonna look at 4 again. And I'm gonna change my guess to some kind of a spinach, because that's what it reminds me of as I have thought about seeds and various other things. I believe that we had some spinach seeds that looked like this. So I'm gonna plant them all along here. And just give them a thin cover. We're not supposed to get rain until Sunday. So I will also try to water these in a little bit here. Seed number 5. It certainly does look like a seed 5 certainly does look like an onion seed of some sort, but they said that this was wrong as well. So I am gonna go and take a guess that this is actually a chives, because chives fall within that family, and chives would certainly grow good with basil and tomatoes. So once again, I will clear a spot here. And sprinkle them out. And pray. Because if these seeds don't sprout, I guess I'll never know what they sent me. And seed 6. They said it could be planted on the north side and it could be spaced up to 24 inches apart. Well, I don't know about that, so I guess what I'll do, I got some good dirt here. I'm gonna plant some in here. They said 1/2 inch of depth. So we'll just plant them on the north side, and if I have some grow, which I hope I do, what we're gonna do is just pull them up until we only have 2 or 3 in this 3-foot section here. Now, I will look on a plant ID. Let's see if I can pull it up right away. This says oregano. I have never planted oregano before, but I will go with the guess oregano. And for number 6, I want to say it's like a collard or a broccoli. I said greens, but apparently that wasn't enough for even 1/2 of a point. I'm gonna say collards. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. Thanks for watching. God bless, and see you next time.